Check it out. Let me tell you one.
Freedom Hall!
What is up, my MMA brothers and sisters? Welcome to Let's Talk MMA. This is your preview show of UFC 235, and I got my homie Genaro Fernandez over here representing Stockton. Let's see it. Bam!
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
So we're gonna get this hype train going because it's a fucking amazing card. We ain't got all day, so we're gonna just go straight from the top and then go to some fights that we're looking forward to. But Jon Jones, Anthony Smith, I mean, obviously a contender. A lot of people don't believe in Anthony Smith. A lot of people think Jon Jones is just gonna run right through him. What are you seeing here, my man? What are you seeing here?
Exactly what you just said. I think Jon Jones is going to run right through Anthony Smith. No question about it. Similar tactics against Gustafsson. You got a tall guy coming in, going to try to press the issue. I expect Jones to come at bay with the body kicks, sharp elbows when he comes inside. I mean, Jon Jones is a total package. There's no way that Anthony Smith has even a chance.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to just combat you with this. Now, I'm going to say this. Anthony Smith, his height, his overall just smarts in there that I've seen, I think he's going to pose some threats, and he really has nothing to lose. I mean, him being reckless might very well be what gives him some chances. What do you think? First round, second round? Are we going to see a war? What are you seeing?
I think you're going to see Jon Jones kind of feel it out like he does with all of his opponents in the first round. I think second round he goes for the kill. I mean, height-wise, 6'4", they both match up exact same. But where Jon has the advantage, not only over Anthony Smith, but most fighters, is that 84.5 reach advantage, 76 by Smith. I don't think Smith gets near him.
Wow. You know, I know it's going to be a crazy fight because I like the wild card of Anthony Smith, but I don't know if he's got the wrestling, and Jon Jones got a lot of tools. If he gets it to the ground, that could just be it. So it is going to be interesting. That's always what's great about MMA. Anything can happen. Now let's move on to the next one. We got Woodley. We got Usman. Two beasts of a men that are going to go against each other. Both wrestlers, both pretty much well-rounded. How do you see that one going?
It's going to come down to this. Does Woodley want to fight, or are we going to see him running around all the whole match? I mean, I expect Usman to keep the pressure up. He needs to be cautious because Woodley's quite the counter artist. So I honestly don't know which way this fight, but a slight edge to Woodley on this one.
Wow. Well, I'm going to throw this out to you. I want you to see. Tell me what you think. So Usman, a lot of people are saying, and Luke Thomas, shout out to him. He's one of my main guys I like to listen to. And he's talking about if it goes into the third, fourth, and obviously the fifth, Usman has that advantage to where he can just keep pushing it all 5 rounds as long as obviously he doesn't get caught. Do you kind of foresee that?
Yeah, Usman has to come in fight the smartest fight of his life. Again, Tyron Woodley, one of the best counter punchers in MMA. It's where he does all of his damage. I don't see him trying to press the issue. I mean, if Usman can, make it into the later rounds and not get caught, I think he has a good chance. But again, slight edge to Woodley on this one. Do I want Woodley to win? Of course not, but we'll see what happens.
Well, that's actually what I like. I love when it's like you got, Woodley's one of those guys that's dangerous at the beginning, and if it does lead to the end where the tides can change, I mean, that's what makes a freaking awesome fight. So we got 2 title fights, actual titles, no interims, actual title fights at the very top. And then we got Robbie Lawler, who was the welterweight champion, 3rd fight of the night at the top here, versus Askren. We're finally welcoming Askren. He's obviously a world-class wrestler, pretty much a Khabib and a welterweight in a kind of way. How do you see this fight going?
Man, this is tough. I think, coming into the fight, Askren's first fight in the UFC, the big show, here he is finally. And, won against Lawler, great fighter, been doing it for a long time. Stylistically, Lawler has the advantage. But I look for Askren to come out and push the issue. He's going to search for that out. I see this ending in the first round. It's going to be a bloodbath.
So you're
Fight
telling
the
me
night candidate.
You're telling me
Fight of the
Askren's
night
going to take him
candidate.
down and beat him down within 1 round?
Within 1 round, fight of the night.
Well, I mean, Askren's one of those guys that he's going to go for the takedown. I don't really foresee him standing up for too long, but it's a 3-round fight. He can really push the action. He's got the cardio, and he can really do that. I mean, it's going to be interesting because we basically got a full-on brawler. We got Robbie Lawler, who is well-rounded. He can get up and all these type of things. So it's a perfect test to see where Askren's at. So we'll see what happens. Now, also on the card, very quickly.
18-0 is not a fluke rated. 18-0 is not.
Hey, you know, and what I'm saying is that's against what, and this is the argument, right? This is against a bunch of not no names, but non-popular fighters, to where people are like, well, this is a UFC, and Robbie Lawler, he used to be the champion, so hey, you can get knocked out too, man. You can get knocked out, Mr. Askren. He can get knocked out in the first round. Uppercut coming
Anyone
in, who
can
knows?
get knocked out. Yep, anyone can get knocked out, and no one knows it better than the next fight on the card, Cody Garbrandt.
All right, thank you for bringing us right into that. So Cody Garbrandt, and then we got Pedro Munoz. I mean, ultimately, the way I see this, I mean, Cody's a champion, man. I mean, he is one of these guys that was knocking everybody out. He definitely has the cardio. He can definitely footwork, but he's
Has
coming.
a hot wife.
He does. That is a fact, and everyone should know that. And this man is been knocked out 2 times in the past. How is he gonna look? What do you think? Is he gonna be a little hesitant? Is he gonna be different, or is he just gonna frickin' go in there to kill?
For Cody, he needs to come out and make a statement. He needs to cement his place back in that championship conversation. Came out too aggressive against TJ. You can't do that against a smart fighter like that. I look to bounce back in this fight. We're going to see the same mentality brawler just going to come in 100% trying to go for that knockout. And I think he gets it.
Nice. I mean, and what's awesome about this is Cody, another champion. Look, that's the 4th fight we're talking about here on the main card, and we're talking about champions. Real high-level MMA is what we're getting at here. Now, with Pedro, what's always beautiful, he has an opportunity. He wins, whether it's a decision, whether he knocks him out, whatever happens, he's going to be a name, he's going to be a contender, and then we get to talk about him and his future, so that's all going to be well and good. All right, this one's definitely one I'm super excited about. Zabit Jeremy Stevens, the little heathen who goes out ready to knock somebody out cold, and then Zabit, who seems to be the future of MMA, has well-rounded, a little bit of everything. How do you see this?
I think Zabit keeps the streak going. I think he's going to win. Submission, obviously. Rear naked choke, 2nd roundish.
Ooh, 2nd round, rear naked choke. I mean, and the guy's long, man. With all the tricks that he does, I can't run it past you, but Lil Heathen, he needs to win this. He needs to win this to keep the momentum going, stay at the top, or Zabit's just going to be the new guy, and Jeremy's going to have to make a lot of ground. So that's going to be a good one. Now, with this next one, kind of a big deal. Johnny Walker made a big splash, very fancy, and he's about to crack into the top 15 with this fight if he wins. Overall, I think it's just going to be an interesting fight. We got a big-time, heavy, strong fight in that one with Johnny Walker's just going to showboat, do something, and if he wins again, we got another star. I'm gonna just keep it moving. We got Diego Sanchez on here, and we got Mickey Gall. Now I'm a fan of Mickey Gall, but you gotta love Diego Sanchez. Are you familiar with these guys?
Not so much. I that's why I'm here. I'm learning from you.
Hey, no worries. Well, Mickey Gall, he's the guy that called out CM Punk and kind of made a name for himself in that way. Beat the shit out of him.
You had me at CM Punk.
Dude, and what's awesome about this guy is that from the get-go, he's calling people out. He kind of hit weird breaks, but he's fucking good, bro. He's good on the ground. His stand-up, it's getting better little by little. I think he even trains with Schilling, if I think I could be correct there. But Diego, he might be at the end of his rope, but he's a legend. Diego. I mean, what do you think we're going to get out of him?
I mean, with all these legends, I mean, you saw it with Cain Velasquez. I mean, in other MMAs, you saw what happened to Ken Shamrock. I mean, not to make the comparison, man, but these legends, Anderson Silva the other day. I mean, these legends have been going out. They've been, I mean, Shogun, same things, been getting knocked out all over the place. I think he's gonna see a similar fate, if you will.
It's unfortunately going to be maybe a sad song. I mean, the one thing I will say is that Mickey Gall is still young. He's still coming up. Diego's super experienced. All he does is train. So hopefully we do see a good fight, and hopefully we don't see another legend just kind of get beaten out. But that is just the main card. The whole card itself, the whole day is going to be great. This is the preview show. I'm rated. Yeah, go for it. Real
quick. Before we go, I want this on record, rated.
Okay.
Who are your picks? We'll just do main card. Keep it quick. Cody Garbrandt, Pedro Munoz. Who you got?
Cody. Who do you got?
Tisha Torres.
No, wait, hold on. Who do you got? You got to give me one too.
I got Cody. I said that in my pre-show.
All right. I just want to make it official.
Tisha Torres. Well, Weili Zhang, who do you got?
So Weili Zhang is a freaking beast, but Tisha Torres is also, and she's got a lot of experience, and she knows she's got to win this fight. I'm gonna go with Tisha.
Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren.
The wrestling is just fucking too much to ignore. Robbie is excellent. He's excellent, but to be held down, and even if it's not a beating, I think Askren can squeak out the decision. I'm going Askren.
Co-main event, Tyron Woodley, Kamaru Usman. Who you got?
Oh, this one's tough, man. So I want to say T Wood, but Usman is freaking fired up. And when I see them face off against each other, I see some similarities, but I see Usman as the bigger guy. That whole 5-round, making it last long. We might see a new champion. I'll just say Usman.
And John Jones and Anthony Smith.
I'll say it right up front. I love John Jones as a fighter. I respect everything that he's done, but every fighter gets a loss, and Smith is hungry. I feel like he's got the height. He's got some tools to possibly make it ugly, and if it gets ugly, that's where the chances are. And I think Anthony Smith, I'm just gonna fucking go for him. Fuck it. I'll put $1 on it. How about that?
I was gonna ask you your biggest upset of the night, but it looks like you just gave it to us.
That's the one. That's the one,
folks.
There it is, folks. Well, hey, thank you so much, Genaro. Hopefully, we can continue to do these. There's obviously events every fucking week. There's so much MMA nowadays that we're gonna continue to talk MMA. So thank you, sir, and for all you people watching, thank you guys for your time. Enjoy the fights, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Like and subscribe, motherfuckers.